of Israel. Back at it again. Start any live lesson, would like to give all praises all praises or glory to our power. Power. Yahweh Elder Apostle elect Hakim, I simply believe in the truth. The name of Yahweh Shah. You This judgment, right? Judgment, it's important that we understand what judgment is, right? And it's really consequence that the Heavenly Father, through His only begotten Yahweh Shah, passing down on people. In 5, His judgment is renewed every day. Judgment is getting, but because people don't understand what judgment is, they look at it as coincidence. Like, oh, this is out of nowhere. But no, this is judgment that passed down from Yahweh. Let's open up with that said.
So they play, but it's a reverence. And that's where basic judgment having Lord in that choice. See, choice be obedient, the will, or we have choice to follow unright, right, righteous way. Right. So, right, and in that, our fear forces us to come out here, highways and byways, and teach things corrected us, possibly.
Choice is just like, but you don't present. Heavenly Father presents those options. So, number one, the Lord gave us basically, He's like which is written. You have the option of fearing and continue to walk in the right the Lord, or you do it words. But see, a little deeper, the Lord put the Spirit on. So I'm saying, are really predetermined. That we didn't. Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah chose, and they put the Spirit to walk the straight and narrow path. They put the Spirit on the when they follow. You know what I'm saying? Keeping them, making sure they don't wake up. That we the option that they want to stay, so they destroy. For us, the Lord, the Spirit of walking as remnant. Right. You know, 12. We didn't probably. We don't know that. But right. You're right. That's why you can't put it like, oh, they third for the rest of the life. Nah. Those people are, man, right. We have but they, you know, mental stuff. Ezra chapter 9, verse 13. That is for our great trespass, seeing that thou our power has left iniquity reserved, and this giving us such deliverance as what is that deliverance? Right? The Lord left us a remnant, right? 144,000, which is the elect of the nation. So that's the deliverance, because it's through the return back, right, in the kingdom of heaven. And let you know, righteousness. Well, paraphrasing. So through the remnant, the whole return back, right? Through the ones that make it on this side. Okay? The Lord is showing mercy right now because He's punishing us less than what we deserve. The hell that we catch is a challenge. It's less than what we deserve. You know what I'm saying? We all committed sins as well. We all committed iniquities that deserve to be put 10 feet under for. But with mercy about our destiny, His understanding, His plan, in the right? And we're ministering on to you as we continue to minister. You know what I'm saying? As doing the work, you know. I'm gonna get real quick. Think about this. The book of Isaiah. I think it was in the 40s.
Time again at the house of power. First begin that obey the gospel of right. That's showing that as a plan for all those who cause iniquity. Everybody's going to be judged according to work. Their deeds, according to their iniquity. You're going to for your works, man. Your obedience and disobedience. Your disobedience, you know, the wages of sin is death. You don't get that opportunity to plead out. You know, to elect. You know, that's a charge. Get done the things that you've done because you willingly continue to do the wrong. Lord, dealing with those people, He's coming at swift. And the reason why those things, His children, to see the outcome of going this way. Right.
11. Yeah, Salakia, Matthew chapter 6. But I say unto you, these are the words of Yahushua, that's why I read in red. But I do word account thereof in the day of judgment.
See? You know what I'm saying? Everybody's going to be judged according to will be judged on. idle word meaning talking about stuff that's not doing anything. It's not about growth. Sitting here talking about going to somebody's pocket, talking about skinning, life saving.
That idleness going back to that you endless words, right? Not and particularly to what you say to the prophet, because a lot of y'all mouth, not you out here listening, come out on the street, they come talk shit, right? They mind gonna hold them he gonna punish them for their iniquities. He hold them down, and when he punish them, because I think they were just knocking the sky shit. Because all of that is going to be, that's all going to, because they're going to see the heavy. Mock them into the Lord. You mocking Yahweh. Hashem Yahweh. It takes of scoffing and mocking. The word these people like. Verse 37, that words thou shalt be justified, and by that thou shalt be condemned. And it's not just words, it's also works. Because words are works, right? It's not just what you do, it's also what you say. It's not just what you do, but it's also what you say. That, that's going to, the Lord is going to judge you, right? The judgment, and that's the judgment. Really, what he's going to say, two ways. He's either going to come out mercy from this way, Salaki. You're either going to see mercy, how about your shot? You're going to receive wrath. That's it. There's no middle ground, right? They're gonna receive the wrath of Yahweh. He was gonna feel the wrath of Yahweh. But unlike the heathens, our people be made righteous. They be, but they for disobedience and their disrespect the names of Yahweh and Yahweh Shah. Because names of disrespect, they told they scoffed at, right? They talk bad about this truth. They're gonna they try to know about pain. That second Ezra 11. Judgment up there. Romans chapter 9 and verse 15. Romans 9. I start at 14. It says, "What shall we say then? Their unrighteousness with right? So the answer is no. It's not unjust. Esau is unjust. The heathens are unjust. See what I'm saying? It's unjust. The Lord will repay you, like the scriptures we read earlier. He was going to do it. Paraphrasing that verse. The Lord will render you according to your works. That's fair. That's justice. That's right. Right? What punish you worse than what you done. It's justice system. You commit a minor offense, he give you a serious penalty. Serious, right? But he give you a slap. Punish you as your iniquity deserves. Okay, I put Israelite, he's not showing you. He's not being righteous in his. He'll let cases like this where you know get them slap on the wrist, committed serious. They get get the justice in that. Where the mercy? You see what I'm saying? Like, not the mercy. In judgment, partial in judgment. You see, they take. Lord don't do that. Lord not persuaded by anybody. You know what I'm saying? His word. You know what I mean? Whole word that's come out. But the Lord is not persuaded by these people. Does influence. And it does also be by false. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord is, yeah, renders justice, righteous, yeah. So it's never unrighteous.
Psalm 3, you start at 6. For there are no ends in death, but it's firm. So they don't have troubled lives, man. They have simple walks. You know what I'm saying? Come to the home. They don't worry about somebody hitting them in the back. Right. You know, their strength is firm. Right. You know, they got strong. You know what I'm saying? But
right, and that first, yeah, because you know what I'm saying.
But that's why.
Oh yeah. But I would say just like come.
Right? That's why their lives is the way they are. Right? It says they're not in trouble as men. They plague like other men. You know what I'm saying? As far as you know, shit.
That's what the scripture means. Yep. I don't. Is Israel a homeborn slave? Because basically Esau's system is set up to where they immediately want to put any little. I seen a case. The brother did a Hazar Hamaf. He did a lesson about it. I think Julio case. But it was a right? So one of them was on and he was playing. It was like basically like, hey, you know, we gonna need that sweat equity. He literally said that. He said sweat equity.
He said that.
It was a brother Hazam, my mama.
No, what I'm saying is he was on in the chair.
Huh? I don't know if that was prosecution. I don't know if that was type of person. I don't know that. But that's the clip. In the courtroom, he like, we need that stuff. Older, yeah. Prisoners are getting older. So you need that labor. That's
50 years.
Yep.
This is why you need them up in this, because they handing out that almost like death. There's no difference.
Said like he gonna basically told him that they're like, you know, dying. You see his face.
That, he get what he get, man.
Yeah.
Can't prove something. You know what I'm saying? So sorry for me. You know what I'm saying? But the point is, the Lord spared me. All of my foul things, man. He spared me. It's the truth, man. My heart of hearts, I still had. You know what I'm saying? I dealt. You know, I was doing it out of sheer need. You know, like I was just, you know, trying to be the best guy. Nah. And you know, I didn't have that fear. How about Shimmy? I was shot. The consequence didn't exceed the act. So I needed to do it, and that's the check down. No education. Didn't have no parents. You know, didn't have the tools necessary to survive. Had a child. I was a child myself. So those are things that play a part. It's a part. The continues. Put it that way. This is how to get the fuck off that hole and in the house, man. In hell, man. This is where you need to be, man. All of that fucking stupid shit. Being like that guy he just was talking about. Killed that boy, that rapper dude. Right? All of it was that rapper dude, all he talked about. It's like the game is the heroin addicts. Because chase that drug, track that drug. How they with they think because dude, he just straight up, he didn't cut. No boy, the Lord see fit for you to go, you going. Right. About your mixture, because you're not a pharmacist. You understand? So that's the point, man. Everybody can excuse. Do the bad, do the wrong.
Yeah, so that Sheen, you know, he was on. Yeah, he was the one that I seen. He was. It says I got reports. It says Florida seen E.T. Julio Folio murder trial. It's in Tampa, Florida. 14. He's sentenced to spend the rest. This was May 15, 26. So this was at 11:11 a.m. 15/2026. It said 4 men will be sentenced to spend the rest. That they murdered Rise as doing gang. Chance, Gaffright, 20, Rashid Murphy, 32, Davion Murphy, 20. First-degree murder in the shooting charge known as Julio, rapper name, man. That was murder, basically. Who received license. And it's not to justify, like I brought out earlier. It wasn't. Well, I'm gonna say this here if I can bring it out. We're not justifying or conspire murder of men, but stupidity for some stupid. You know what I'm saying?
There's
folly.
The crazy part is it's tied into this lesson. And this is Ecclesiastes. Yeah.
I was just gonna say, but it shows you he's not gonna show no. You know what I'm saying? No mercy at all. And he stated his truth. He said, "Hey, we gonna have him in the." Yup. And he to the course, right? Roughly paraphrasing. It's on his trial. So it's about justice, right? It was about keeping Jake, because under the 13, you are a slave, but you are the state, like, right, a private owner.
They don't have. You're saying you need that sweat.
Sweat equity.
It is. The very heavens, in their words, of the earth. Fronting. You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
grandstanding. That's what he was doing, grandstanding. You got to go in there.
Right. And there's policies on other nations. No, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about like other nations, like other their laws. Oh, the heathen nation, yeah. It's a lot,
You know what I'm saying? We ain't been fucking. Right? 8 and 11. It says because against an evil not execute evilly, for the sons of men is fully set them to evil. And that's the struggle and the fight of these two thirds. They think putting hands on them or getting them after they can continue to do it.
Right.
There's no, you know what I'm saying? Because the leaves know not till they're told. The leaves, pay attention. These people, pay attention. The leaves, man. What more than you? Who he? The apple is out. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta get it together.
Like just cases, murder happened. They said that it happened in 2022. This is an example. The murder 24 and sentenced 2026.
Yeah.
So it was
Drag it out.
right.
Because the time they offer, they're gonna take it.
I was making the point and get him right there and this, right? And that's a saying nothing. That's
When trash.
the Lord. That was
It's quick to
yeah.
let them dudes sitting in that minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Seconds, you know? 2 years is a long 24. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To us, so much going on within the course of the youth and what you can do. Go from the TV room back to the room. They might the yard or whatever. You go out for about an hour or 2 hours, and you your child. You do once you go with time, you do that same day. Time. Okay? Unless you learn something or you feel to deal with that place and grow yourself. You know what I mean? But you have to have the tools. If you don't have the tools, you're gonna do what the citizens say. You're gonna go out. If you don't have a job, and you go do what? Nothing. And come your ass back in. Ass back in. Right? You, they don't give you any chance. The time you go in that information, you know what I'm saying? You class, that information is gone. Every time you're going to be again is success. You know? So all you're doing, truthfully, is study to the point of the test. You know what I'm saying? They're going to a month. They know you're ram it in before. You know, depending on that thing you're going to get it. If you want that thing, you're not going to get it. That's the crazy shit, man. That's the life of those who choose to be man. Yep. Because you have listen to that voice you hear in your head. Your choice. You know what I'm saying? But it's not free. You just making your time harder or easy. Harder, put it down. Because this path is not easy to me. Came in this room. It's making people get that. That's what Esau. That's what Esau is. That's what Esau is. Same order. Make us one our Lord. Make us one. But we chose. We got in the bunches that like those who was who had us. We wanted to be like them. And you think the Lord is like okay with that? No, it's truth. Yeah, man, listen, your walk just don't.
Romans 9, verse 15. Moses had mercy on me, I will have compassion. So the Lord is merciful, but I would describe other nations, right? The Confederacy, going back to Psalms 88, we have enemies against us. Either head along these other nations keep us down. It's kind of saying so I was at the head of it, you know. Me that I get it the worst. Mercy. It was gotta you know, we still activity. Yes, we're still the Lord has to what makes it easier. This is the resurrection activity. This is what helps us get through these curses. Through these comforter, which is the knowledge and understanding of the scriptures. Help us get through these. Help us get through this captivity. Right? Jake, and that's the mercy of the Lord. That's the Lord. The scriptures. And we know Isaiah 33:6, wisdom, knowledge, and wisdom knowledge and wisdom to good right times. Lord has on his people. Didn't have them. That's why you have families that don't know this that are ignorant to the Lord's ways. I don't know what it means. Understand this Bible, right? And they go like, oh, know how to handle it. These are like heavy laid back.
To God,
Which really weighing. But that's to show you that Lord had mercy when He had mercy. Just be grateful that He had mercy on you, because we don't the mercy. We don't dictate who the Lord had mercy on, right? Just be grateful the Lord had mercy on you. Grateful the Lord spared all that matters, right? So then it is not of Him that nor Him, but a show of mercy, right? So you can't earn mercy. You can't pay it. You can't earn it. It's something that the Lord gives you. Goes down the hill, whether He show you or not. Like I said earlier, be grateful that the Lord showed you mercy.
mercy comes according to works.
Verse 17. Scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for the sake if I raise thee up, that I may show my power and be declared throughout all of it. So the reason why the Lord showing you Moses, he allowed get to get to the right, so that he could, so that when we bring him down, we still talk about the account of that happened thousands of years ago, but we still talk about the account of the 10 the Lord brought down on Egypt, Pharaoh, right? Hey,
I think it was kind of like that.
what events that happened in Egypt, right? Passing the first Passover, right? Talk about that to this very day. So I'm making this point that the just he wanted the light. He wanted to use you, magnify his name, show his power. That's why he called you in the truth. Because he works through you. The works he's showing you, the Lord is working. His work for us. When they the power, they'll remember themselves, like it says in the fourth chapter. They remember themselves. So they can wake up back to their power, man. You see? So the Lord is to back to the earth. That's how the Lord spared us. Because see, we were no different than niggas. What was different? The only Lord mercy. Lord had mercy. Have mercy on us. Doing the same shit in the only Lord have mercy on you. I have him. Yours have a person that wrath to be the so to speak.
The executors of his judgment on the left hand side.
For the receive the sleep with rather Lord us to magnify. Lord use us to magnify. But they Lord willing, we receive mercy. You see what I'm saying?
Salvation.
Right, so that is mercy. Yeah, that is mercy. Yeah. Even the book. Mercy. And that's what we want. So, Lord willing, we receive salvation, and the two brothers going to
Get what they did, man. No. His power is just.
So we know the scriptures, the prophet was revealed to us that our powers are just. Take not vengeance for yourself, for vengeance is mine. I will, the Lord. So he's a revenger and he's a jealous. That is describing how scriptures. All right, and that also shows you that let you know that you should be worshiping other gods. Jealous power, jealousy, right through his wrath, because that's gonna bring wrath upon him, because he's a jealous. He don't want you worshiping other powers, because he's the one true and living power, right? A revenger, man. You don't gotta come out when 2/3 say in the scoffing. You don't gotta be like, I'm a throw curses on the Lord handle. We ain't supposed to be carnal. Our job is to magnify his name. That's how magnify, right? Live righteously. That's our job. We let the Lord handle it. Anybody arm against angels, people against angels, as I did with us, until treat us, the Lord handle them, and the Lord will get them in due time. But we here to live righteously, man. Not the let things take us away from that path.
Lord, Yahushua revengeth and is furious. The Lord will take vengeance on his adversary. So
right.
He's going to show his on his enemies. After he put you with all those who oppose him.
Right.
Everybody who talks on the that's why you don't.
I mean, like, see, that's his end. See, the Lord, Lord, get judged.
Yeah.
That's it. Be not the election judge for that.
All right.
Oh, because that's a point you said. He's angry. You know what I'm saying? He's angry at this. Lord is furious, man. And he gonna bring down this wrath. That's why I tell you in Lamentations, third chapter, that it was Lamentations, you want to woe, paraphrasing, because that's what Lamentations and woe. Judge have to be sinners of Babylon the Great. These people, man. Miseries and suffering coming to America. Miseries and suffering coming to, you know what I'm saying? Sufferings, man. Sufferings. Because people are going to suffer. Because they invoke the wrath of the Lord. They're going to spare these people, man. And that includes 2 words. Because they oppose the, they don't believe enemies wrath to the heathen nation. Also 2/3 of our people, because they friend the world. They so guess what? They are enemy of Yahweh. James 4:4. He who is a friend with the world is enmity with the power. He loves this world. So guess what? This world, right? Guess what? They're enmity to the power. He's enemy. Upon them too. Going hand in hand. Punish. Not the right? Because they love this world. Right? They came against God. God is fucking like a fucking shit. You see?
But the point is, because a lot of these people don't understand their nose, you see it's a lot of teachers on YouTube. That's something to watch. A lot of these dudes, although they're not in this truth, they don't have understanding. They know biblical terms.
Right.
The Bible.
Right.
To them, right? These things, and they know.
Yep.
And when you know, when we came into this and declared the names, guess what? We put a target on our head. We became walking images. That you live in a righteous and you do righteousness. Very. We finish up. Verse 3. The Lord is slow. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh anger and great that mercy. Time. You have patience, like the Lord's. Can't figure out how they do in the last thing to keep going, but you gotta understand. Come on. That's right. They recognize, man. That's a beautiful thing. It's some things that shaved off. Iniquity, you know what I'm saying? Doing that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I go back to if you cup of water to these little and not the cup of water.
Yep.
It's not. It's really talking about. It's also talking about a small act of the beat. It could be, yeah. What's up? Hey, how y'all doing today? You know, enjoy your day. You know.
I was coming. This lady was like, it's on her to give you a hug. Give me a hug. And I was like, in my head, I'm like, man, I don't be doing saying, especially strangers.
Right.
Stuff. This man, test it. You know what I'm saying? To go supposed my so you know what I'm saying? Saying that she thought I needed it, but she rolled up.
That's why you said up to where there's a low or
Exactly.
spare them. You know what I'm
What he said? Oh man,
saying? You at the same.
yeah.
Mercy over sacrifice.
Is it?
Have mercy over sacrifice.
Talking about it.
Ezekiel 18 where it says, why would God?
Something. I believe
Yeah.
that's the point, man. You know what I'm saying? You would want the Lord to give you that in, man. You know, what's that? And it,
29:11, right? And I think the kingdom of heaven, right?
so the Lord's likely that He got something set up for you. Place. Than you could imagine. For you doing this. All this is, I mean, right. This is all. So what He's gonna give. Oh, you know what I'm saying? He said He had afflictions, man. Gonna compare to the Lord. For sacrifice, it's gonna
glory.
Oh,
That means your reward is going to be with you forever. Whatever the Lord bless you with, that's going to be with the Lord forever.
what did Yahweh Shai say? He said that. He said, imagine.
You know? And
That's
that-
deep.
that's all planets within his and there's many planets. When he gives it to you. There's so much of what the Lord for us. that we haven't even seen. We're going on this hill.
Right.
We would have fun in the kingdom, bro.
Look at Paul said that it was unlawful.
Like, it was
So the heavens,
yeah,
like,
right. Had an astral projection.
right.
Lord showed him. If you could look that up, astral projection. That's what happened to the Apostle Paul. Lord took his spirit from his body, and he was right, the spirit. And he couldn't describe it because it was so magnificent. That's why he said, right, cannot be uttered. Right, Allah didn't know what to say. He didn't have. That's how
The crazy part.
majestic
The crazy part is
word you could describe it with.
he probably felt guilty trying to get. You know what I mean? I can't even tell.
Right,
Because
it really
look
all
at it.
word.
When we vocabulary is going to change completely.
Right, that's
Words. You can't. We're saying here on this plane.
right. We're gonna talk.
Who? Oh, Hebrew. I thought you said evil.
No, Hebrew. Sorry. No,
But but
in the kingdom though. Nobody. But with the Agaton, people going to the spiritual realm, right? The kingdom of heaven is going to be on earth. So no one kingdom, like no one can tell you what the physical kingdom is going to be. Right. We have a pre. But we don't be that written. Eyes have not seen nor ear heard. You have in store for Corinthians 12. Physically seen the kingdom. See, kingdom, like no, nobody physically seen the kingdom. You don't know what it's gonna be. It's majestic. Possible. It's gonna be so magnificent, beautiful that you can't. Okay. I had a precept. I think this would be precept you're looking for. Ezekiel 18 and 23. Have I had pleasure all the wicked die, and not that he should live?
turn from his way and live. The opposite is telling you that he hasn't expected. He wants you to save yourself. You know you can save yourself. That's why this said, what's that? Fear trembling?
Psalm 11 and 12. Serve with fear and trembling. Said serve.
No.
Philippians 4:12.
Work out there. Work out there. That's why the Lord said that.
Right.
Because he wants you to do just that about your own salvation. Right? And fear and trembling is going to get you to respect and revere the name.
Right.
Trembling is not the goose. Different strokes. Look, you bully and beat him up. It's not that. that you can make it. You want to impress the Lord with your acts. You want to impress him with your works. You want to come out here and do what you those lessons. That's over. You know what I'm saying? You want to be one up. You want to be in that position, man.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, and we
In the head low.
I do.
Which I should have clicked.
Yep.
If you knew, scripture tell you. Then to, you know, then leave it. Yeah. Why? No, do that. I just don't. Go get yourself a
Right, and when salvation, we're waiting on Yahweh Shah. And that's really that's the main because we're waiting on Yahweh. And we can't deliver ourselves. We can do work. He's waiting on like, I had to bring this up. You gotta do if they keep all the laws perfectly, they could they in that spirit, oh I can deliver myself. Watch me, I'm gonna do it.
That's that 5%.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You got that.
So
You got that spirit on you.
sure.
You got the things. You understand. You discipline. You know the process of study. But you're studying things that you know about. The Bible says that you don't want no mate. Meaning she don't have to buy another book compared to the Bible. No other book in the land has prophecy in it, right? Speaks of who the heavenly Father is. And where do you think they got the name from? You the fuck. Right. It wasn't for you. And it's minions.
Right.
So,
Because they do know the judgment. That's the first part. They know they know that get
certain
judged.
things, I don't even know the name. But they can't
They can't utter it. Oh yeah, they know the name. They
know the name, right?
know the name because remember back a throwback of Elder. I think it was he seen the guy
Yep.
and it was
In the white.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he said he named the so they know the name. They don't. They know the name of the Lord. They know the
Name of the time.
they know how the Lord's gonna return, and they know their judgment. So they know a few.
Right, because they had that looking. What's that? Project Window Glass, looking glass.
I'm not sure.
But that's what they to a point. The year 2012 kept coming up. They were given the ability to see the future. You know what I'm saying? Certain things, right? So that's you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You've been weighed and judged, and weighed. Balance. Don't want it. There's nothing you can do now. You cross of redemption. Redemption.
Oh,
It's over.
Psalm 51. I know it says, could be healed.
No bond.
There's no it's ointment, so there's no back, never have back moment. Back, it's gonna fall, right?
Is with your blood. gotta sacrifice so many things that kill. You try to make history think. You was trying to make history. You thought that he would have no choice but to Z.
Right.
Like with the question, remember if you could number us in the sense, and I turn my back on.
That was the
So,
challenge.
so you figured it out and said, "Hold on, it's too many. Can't count that. Can't count." What I could is I could track that. I'ma kill them all
Right.
and try. Still,
That's why they don't get out of the European countries, but they have like they have universal health care. They have college education. You know what I'm saying? They don't do that cost and right? They don't do that over here because they don't want us to have free or low cost transportation. They don't want us to go back to they want us. That's why they don't put this. They have the Israelites is over here. That's why they not. See, they want us to suffer.
Isaiah 13, right? Speak to their Lord, right? It says, "I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked, and I will cause the arrogance, the proud to see, and I will lay low in haughtiness of the terrible," right? I will lay low in their haughtiness, right? Haughtiness is on. I know that has. That's what it is. The pride, right? I will put the haughtiness at a time. Those who, run around, think, they're getting away with this. Those are the ones who gonna get it first. He gonna cut. He's for those people with a missile. You know what I'm saying? He's punish people in the world. So those people who continuously do these things, talking about those people, Thursday is going, because they follow. They want to believe in the other nation. They want to think they talk, act. They want to live those lives. But you got to understand the or the doctrine of this land is to keep right, because the layout of the land was the hurricane comes to a person who's up. You have to be. This place so in a week you have 4 days.
That's why it could be adrenaline.
Once you relax, sleep.
Go.
You done lived your whole life wife would never fucking work. You know what I'm saying? Why? Yeah, day out. Hey, I need you to get another hour. Pay for such shit. Going out to you running around, man. Fuck. And you in these retired back to not get it because money to them there is sending your all your tax paying money to make this is why we have the highest rate in America. America has throughout the whole world. You understand what I'm saying? 'Cause state in America who that people in other, you know what I'm saying? The homelessness has to do with them not having.
And that's the most wickedness place. They're not. That's why people were feeling it, you know, because they're bringing down prices. Is going to be destroyed. Romans chapter 13, verse 11, and that knowing that now it is too late, but now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. We're like elder, I'm one day, right? Every day closer because our salvation, which Yahweh Shah, our deliverance, by way of Yahweh Shah, being in some close UFO spaceships, right? Military of Israel, but the world anomaly, identifying flying organisms,
Right,
UFOs. They want to check. They know is angels from chariots, and that they so-called African Americans, man. You know what I'm saying? And Native Americans, but we really, you know, piloting in space, the chariots of the Lord. So our salvation is better than what we do. Every day goes by, one day closer and closer, man. With that being this close to the nation, especially no very close. He could and no one can wait probably, but right, this close to war return, right? We gotta make sure that because they on our that you least suspect, right? It's gonna be it's gonna come, it's gonna happen out of nowhere, and they're gonna get destroyed. But for us, it's gonna be expected. We're waiting. For all these people know. People know they think white Jesus looks like these clouds, and that's gonna. And that's afraid. They're gonna be like, oh shit, red white will here for power from on high, and the armory of heaven be open. That shit gonna be scary, man. Terrifying sight.
Bad, man. Falling down, dying.
Right? Because literally, when we go into Philippians 2:12, every knee shall bow. No, that's the Lord. They're gonna experience His power, but they know or else.
Presence alone. Jerk had convulsion and all kind of mess, man.
Yo.
You can't avoid every eye shall see. Every eye, not one. Every whole world will see.
Even blood, in the blood.
He's gonna bring their sight on cover. His presence is gonna. That's like when that lady, his garment, and she was healed. That power. He has that omnipotence. You know what I'm saying? For the mega thing that we do, that's just unspeakable. Like the new guy who's doing test. The brain chip is the
Superhuman powers.
Jesus-like powers.
Yep, I got the article.
Even though we know there ain't no such thing, but you know what he's trying to. He said chip is gonna give you the chip. Because there's a mark, there's a green door that comes with that mark.
Look, I had a couple of here. Since human track movement and muscle breathing controls, 6 under system, 6 for the walking. Right, that's the brother. Look, your Roman Kazak channel. This is the that he reported on, that he posted. The article he posted said those brain chips, gene like technology, right? So RFID microchips market a beat, like basically like a god level type of technology, right? It's false miracles, right? I mean, then out the article, not the article, but video, because you can learn languages quickly, you know, do the things fast. Whatsoever. And they go into the Salakia. That video, he said, yep. Here it is. See? This is
companies have made within those companies. What's this part of the happen? Or let's just happen.
part of things that change the world in a significant way. And it accelerates the transition to renewable energy economy, which is the sort of electrical, solar, and batteries. I think some kind of interface that can give you cybernetic powers, I think, is really good. It helps that brain or spine injuries. Still will give us for years to speak, which we've done. Both eyes, the optic nerve, or maybe even seen at face to brain. You can actually restore eyesight, or give people eyesight, walk again. These are kind of Jesus. Say like when they're hitting like Jesus levels, you're like, that's pretty good.
Innovation, again, CEO of those companies, major companies. Those. Was this one of the
Saying this is going to the false miracle, and that's because it's false miracle. He said Jesus technology, basically, aka, it's going to be like these miracles, these brain shits are going to, which is bullshit. It's not a false miracles, and I go back into Revelation, which the false miracles that are going to be done, right? And false miracles. That's what he's claiming. He's claiming that the chip, that the blind see and make the man walk. But the Lord, he's the Lord. Right? This chip ain't gonna do that.
That's what he
That's
is.
why it's called.
It's the upside down. Left to right. Down
Right.
instead of up. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the Lord does, he want to do it the opposite. Because he want to his signature. So therefore, when you this is why he be frank and people in the house. That he'd rather give you medication that so he can amputate, put his creation on. Because he got some new technology with the foot and all of that. You know what I mean? The joint bench. He like connected to robotics. You know what I'm saying? The ideology, he taking some more people part. Those transplants don't work. Because you're not, your body is made up. And it's not going to respect the system. Like if I take my liver and give it to you, maintain a period of time after you can recognize and then the president kill you. Notice. Know that medicine. Because I know they know this as well. So why would you consider trying to how you gonna get somebody somebody's liver, lungs, kidneys? That instead of you giving them needed to heal them, you want to make this damn so they can leave you to transplant.
Model Esau's business model regarding profit. So they make profit profit, make secure, not the underlying cause. They always they skillful search. They're not sick when it comes to holy. Their system is focused on not curing patients. That's the difference. People cure, right? Or actually really from doctors. When doctors all they're gonna do is hit you with a couple pills. They pills. The drug dealer, you the paper, go to the drug dealer. He really give you ibuprofen or take that pills. See, in the underlying causes, they only focus on symptoms.
Your kidney go. Saying that, then your liver go.
Because they're not at the underlying causes, and they're trained to find causes with things. They only train to treat the symptoms, man. That's no value. Can't cure you. Ask the doctor, name me one thing they cure you.
Germ and you know what I'm saying? Because the room they gave you fucking 5, 6 shots. You know, don't mean you kept on getting these shots, but the they grow with stuff. Got to do is will be activated. You got stuff you know, cold in your chest, you know. You understand where I'm coming from? If that wasn't the case, then how catching the fucking shit? You're right? I don't get an immune system until 6 months. He or she is fucking they you don't stand a chance. And that's
This is Revelation verse 4, and this means those miracles which he had power to do in his. So this currency that's being set up. Fourth miracle, so these chips within this new system is going to be able to. It's going to be able to do what, like Elon Musk said on the Forbes interview, right? They're going to be able to. Chip is going to do make the blind see and get the leg, right? The ability to walk, give them the ability to walk. See what I'm saying? This is what these false miracles, man. This is why he said he's going to deceive them. They're not going to understand that that's a false miracle, right? That's pseudo. That's not a real miracle. They're not here. Okay? Fall for the open. He was blind. Saying now be a digital slave. They on and off your chip at any time. And they can take full control of you because those chips are radio transmitters. They see signals, so they can. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what chip. That's why we always say not to take it. But that person, they had that type of in the movie Doubt. They turned it into they hit them and made them obedient. They fucked their heads up. You know know, Esau be like that. To where you ain't got shit. But they just turn on your dopamine. You just happy, just like, I feel so good. I feel good. Right, you in a place where slavery, you all fucked up.
You having a time in your life.
Right.
You know, it is part of it, man. It's part of it. There's that thing that they giving out pleasure. Pleasure in trouble. Because they want you dumb and stupid. It's a physical education. Defend yourself, keeping your mind away from devastation. So you won't be in. You know what I mean? This is we rehearse attacks, going over these scriptures times. And sometimes it not to us, man, because this is something we live in. Saying everything affects us. That's going on in see day to day, stab, shoot. All of these things that's building up with that look like us. And the point is, when it comes down to it, they're gonna be like, we gonna these guys we gonna be because that's what they want to marshal this place, put us all in some damn constitution. But that's judgment.
When it says, Revelation 13 and 14, dwell on the earth by the sight of beast.
See the power of right, because he's
Those nerds.
those miracles, right? You know those. They got this chip to move the mouse, tech people, through their mind. Them, that's about it. You can't move. You can't. Only thing you do, you breathe through your that's it. Breathe in your wheelchair. You know what I mean? I don't know or whatever, but people to use a wheelchair, use ice in their mouth, and that's how they get around. They blow in it, and it on, they go straight. Sometimes it goes left, go 3 times, it go right. I don't know how, you know what I'm saying? Because they can't talk, so but then give you a chip in your brain, you'll be familiar. I mean, little kids come out the room, yeah, and wow, they came up with these give for the first voice, right? And when you hear that voice, it's always some, you know what I mean? This is why everybody's at the that this government, because the mystic, the scripture, woe to them who run down to Egypt looking for help. Back to that. You in the power of this government. Be in the power of this country.
it's being renewed. This is modern day Roman Empire. We're not talking about ancient Rome. Right, modern day, right? Roman Empire. Okay? Which is a modern Roman Empire. Verse 15 is well, this Roman Empire, right? America being the helm, okay? Because these are countries of other nations. Other nations coming together. Just like in the top, right, the head of this ancient Roman, of this modern Roman Empire. Verse 15, it says, "Have power to give life to the image of the beast," right? That the image of the beast both speak and call any as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So the image of the beast is holy and law. The image of the laws. Power to authority to have the authority to decree or this law, right? That the cause as many would not worship the image of the beast, meaning that were he saw either order and down draconian laws, a draconian law that says that anybody that doesn't take the mark of the RFID microchip, they're gonna be put to death. Because he's taking his mark.
Right, because what happens is you cattle.
Right.
Your cattle. Who has to wear a mark? Cattle.
Right.
To show ownership. Your organization.
So
and so. This is what branding you. They're branding you.
right.
That's the fucking thing. Chip. That's a brand.
That's problem.
Yeah, you
Nothing but cap. That's what
don't see. This is why because they want to sleep. This will give you drugs. You gotta like so many people are different kind of drugs for sleep deprivation. You know what I'm saying? But they don't understand that these drugs what you call acetate you. You know what I'm saying? Right. It takes away you know what I'm saying? You start to be easily persuaded when usually you know how you information. Now you're not. Well, that's it. Because they got doped up. Handling one thing, but you actually putting chemicals in your brain, and what they do in your brain is a whole
worship is compliant. Because in this state, you worshiping Esau, you were ordered by complying to it, by being. That's what I have to do. Compliance is obedience. Same way with how about Esau eating and you were ordered is obedience. The system. It's to comply, go back, you be obedient and comply with it. You gotta accept it as the new. Accept that you gotta accept the way of life. Oh, it's just how it is. It is what it is, man. Like it's as it is. You can't. You fine. You like, oh, bro.
Yo,
if I gotta do this to eat, I gotta eat.
With me, right?
Jab is not. The jab is not. The most of the.
No. Basic down and try to you know what I'm saying? You right? The point I'm trying to make is that I was like, put on, and they was like, you bugged, you know, hold on. How many vaccines we took as kids? That's stupid.
Right.
And this is another stupid, right? That's the stupid shit. You understand? Because why would you take something that came out a couple of the damn right? So pretty much was
And when we was
tested and proved.
we was kids, we better. We wouldn't even have home. Did that. Our audience did that for us. Doctors had so much trust in the doctors and the damn nursing staff to the point where anything. Yeah, yeah, he's taking that. Put that in. Yeah, he's taking that. Anything take. I'm getting a shot. Anything, you know. I'm playing.
But this you have on the earth, man. You gotta listen to everybody. And you be like, what the hell are you talking about? It was the news, so it gotta be. Like, come on. You don't see nothing. Since I said you can't believe the country was off their own fucking president, man. Because he didn't want to come. That right there should tell you what's wrong with this place. That in this place that you shouldn't take with a grain of fucking salt, man. You got to motherfucking eat the meat and spit the shit. You cannot just because a white man with a gun
Right, because
don't make no sense.
exactly.
That's no
Test run. Test run. So every from don't the symptoms it's gonna be worse because they were saying and we were still that's how we know it was. You have to say what? For the people. And you cannot buy and say you had to buy and still buying it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With the mark, you have to. You won't be able to buy anything. You won't be able to work. I'm still able to work from getting a jab. You know what I'm saying? Time you won't be. So this is how we want to be advertised to as new technology, as innovation, something that can save humanity. As both, if you take with a missile, right? If you take microtip, you take it, you're gonna get hit with a missile. Just saying, many they gonna see and be fascinated with that and just take it off of what you do with it. The consequences that come
right.
damnation and that they're gonna get hit with a missile that the previous sword gonna be over there. Remember last time we showed the previous sword? Look like fucking zombies, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
But see,
shit, that's
the it comes with this is why it's called a mark. It's gonna be easy. You understand what I'm
literally you're gonna be in it. Also, the system gonna be set, and also it's gonna be within 15 minutes. We're already in this. Everybody can be right to each other. That's what a 15 minute is. We already built up 15 minutes. in these 15-minute cities where everything's like, I didn't mean to snap.
No.
Yeah. So everybody quarantined. 15 minutes. And with that, I'm Revelation 13 verse 8. Worship him in the book of life of the slain from the foundation of the world.
And all those written in that book, followers, the fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
The book of life is talking about Israel who chose the fucking ways of these fucking
Right, that was
bow to Baal.
it was information. So
This truth ain't for them.
right.
This life is not for them. This
Right. And that's how we know our name book of life. We have the truth. Our name written in the Lamb's book of life. Because you need the truth to identify what the mark is.
Yep.
If you don't have the truth, it comes down on you, you're just gonna accept it.
right, gonna get
You don't realize you took it. Because you thinking which is not. It's not sin itself. You know? Some stupid shit. That's stupid, man. You know? It's not what it is. Yeah, that's how we know our name. We have the truth. Lord willing, we stay. Once your name gets crossed out, you won't be like all these other fucking people, right? Bugged out and not knowing what the fuck is. And that's the consequences of those that take them off.
It's kind of that's what's wrong with the people of the world, man. It's the same, man. I get, static, less static. You don't want to be, down with the ruggedy shit. There's things that I'm not doing that. With a buck. You understand what I'm saying? You could be, I gotta what I have to do well to keep me, in the rights with. A lot of times, these people don't. They just because this person said it's normal. You know what I'm saying? Somebody is normal for them. It may be a sin. You know what I'm coming from? Lord, ain't right. He didn't give these people laws, man. He says laws. He didn't give laws. So you follow behind these, man.
They unholy. It means to be set apart. That's set apart. The laws. That's what separates us. The law, statute, commandments. That's bound. That's why, for example, is Razor bumps, right? When Jake Shavers go woke with his race or don't, because that's the thing. That's a punishment. Those are all the shit. But now, so now. Yup. Chapter 4, 9 through 11. And the third angel, and there, the angel saying, Babylon is fallen, is nation drink of the wine of the wrath of fornication. Right? Everybody in America's way. Everybody wants they want to follow her ways. They got caught up in it, man. Their way of doing it, their way of life. Right? Americanization. A lot of everybody they look at it as sophisticated as you know, disregard their own values and tradition. Better, but I'm making a man, and they want to resemble what actors here, man. Mm-hmm. See, they got their own ways, but it's a lot of countries are very well. Because being that America's fallen, so, right? Great cities, America is falling. The heck, the Lord is going to destroy this. It's down, right? And it's going down and right in front. But you don't know what you can't destroy it right in front. There's no simple message in that. 20 hours. And then like, people can't see it. You can't put two together and oh shit. America is Babylon is being destroyed. Destroyed. People can't put two together.
No, because what happens is like the sentence is not
right.
Even if they make a good case, I think they still.
I would think Romans 11. That's why they can't. That's why they can't put. They don't know. That's why they know something wrong, different in America. They probably not excited as they used to be. They don't have, right? And they feel like they don't. The Lord is judging this place. The Lord is bringing America down, and America will receive the ultimate judgment, which is through destruction.
Yeah, this is it. 2 Ezra 21 is about good upon that they think themselves to be in good case. And even then, earth in confusion. And those will be people running around right now. You don't know how bad this is. It's horrible, man.
Yep.
It's horrible. The fucking the rug didn't get pulled from under their feet yet. They're standing, they think they good. Wait till they hit the ground. And that's why when they cut that cut off all you ain't internet. You know that type of shit. A lot of folks don't got that. They barely got them. You know what I'm saying? They got that. I'm gonna call it Obama because I don't think that's Obama shit. People just know it's yeah, government phone. The free phone. Help. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? People got free phone. Once a lot of people, especially the people who stay doing this shit, hard. Which one guys are?
Yes,
You know
sir.
exactly who we are. Right? Tell the truth. You know. Which country got solidified?
Where we come from?
Right. There's a country in the Quran that the Bible talks about. It's the south and the biggest. What is it? Light. Okay. Come. You hear me? So you see, Haiti has. In 1804, nobody, they couldn't connect. Haiti, the government flag, Jean-Jacques, this, that in 2004 to 1804 is the it's Baba Yaga. It's all he said. What to write? He said, Jean-Jacques Rousseau. He was the liberator of Haiti. He was an initiative. He kept telling people, these my work from the creator to rapid Israelites, but the people, most of them were not true, and they plot, they fought. He was like talking righteous. Some of the stuff. Right. What you see now, Revelation, it's over. Daniel, see what I'm talking about. Go to Daniel 2, chapter 28. Daniel, tell Onion, 4th of July 2023. Daniel is written in the Bible. That's it's black and lions with the crown. With oh shit! This is King Solomon was you. This is the same fucking flag. See? So it's this has the lineage of King. Even the same blood. So do we know anything about that history? 500 years. Shovel and all that. And burn it. Been to school, want to no fucking clue. Well, they give me Right.
He said, what the fuck? And you educate. You be educated. A slave follow the guy. Like, be quiet. Still, exactly. This is what this shit is about. And what you say is we the demise of Babylonians and Persia. Now she's confronting. That's what the genius, the creator has picked as the army. Isn't about most people. I say, yo, and you see how they keep fucking with them. God has given them they needed to say, okay, we're going to put it.
But they said for 20 years, 20,000 years, I mean 20 years.
Way
Planning that day for
You see what I'm talking about? In the old, so it's kind of it's not a coincidence. This is what you're going to keep fucking. Put up your ass, and it's gonna be like, yo, that's a real. Guess what? It's a song, and oh shit, the tough regional power fucked them up. I thought they were. My hands is in it. Turn the length of time. And time is up. People economic once world collapses and the reality will set in. Like, oh motherfucker, you don't realize it. You have nothing. And it's gonna be unrest. It's gonna want. You know me? What you call small groups. Let's you gotta go and it's gonna be like that, man. It's like, yo, it's like, yo, man, it's a civilization. From block.
We'll take cars and park them and, block.
You see?
All right.
The car, certain type of car, you'll be a target. In other words, right. If you have an old raggedy, everybody tells you a fucking guy that struggle, you ain't got shit. I'm talking about your old car. This boy, if he ain't got nothing, man, everybody got more. He got an old.
Again, down the road, the further as it decay. What happens?
Yeah, you know the Mad motherfucker say, yo, they got gas over there, man. Yo, you what's that? Reality is? And it's all about. And it's over.
It's over for them. It's coming to
didn't want to buy it, so maybe God exists, maybe it's not. And it's like because
this place
they kind of make a mockery out of it. No, because you know something and you change it, you put your own cover. Exactly.
You took the faces of the judge.
Exactly. It put people in the state. Man,
purpose. The is to take power. You strip them off what the belief system is. And the belief system is make that belief system seem deviant. To follow the laws of going your way. Because it leads to death.
What's happening? It's been in reverse. Reverse means, yeah, reverse means things that should have been. What you call everything that should have been on the right realm, things became the opposite. So you have to be, it's your soul that has to be conscious to understand it. If your soul is not conscious, it's like you have been here, you have been here. If it registers you, I mean, there's no matter what that you prior life you have done. It's like I've been to university, but that is because that means
what you're saying is that what you are,
it's layer. It's
prophet now. You was a prophet.
correct. It's layer of consciousness. Let me. It's like you. It's conscious. Like you have been part of. Coming back, but as you become more what state, you become more, and therefore you begin as you exactly. No, you closer to the genius that hit you in the first place. Say, you understand. You understand what the fuck is going on. So now you know that cannot be brought or purchased because you understand mention was deep. It's like come to the metric, but the metric is the metric. In the real realm of the divine, and so you more aware what the big purpose of life. So purpose, it's deep. You know, there is no because it's your soul that have to go through that process. So continue to exact. So it's you beginning to have more layers. Endeavor is. It didn't start yesterday.
Hey man,
Your guys,
man. All right, man.
See ya. Shut and keep his word. That's all. Yeah, that's the zeal. Yeah. 1167. Who Israel that was who Israel came. He got that. The scriptures say, bring that out. Israel before. Oh, but the elect have attained. So it's who the life, who the life and we sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like the 2/3 sleep to the destruction. You know what I'm saying? As it says, 2 Thessalonians 5:2, sons the woman with child and they shall escape. So they're not gonna escape the mystery because it is. They're asleep, they're unaware. unaware of what's really going on on this earth. You see? So they're going to be sleeping till the Lord comes and life can't wake you up. It's your how about you now wakes you up. But what he did say a few good points about reincarnation. Reincarnation, right? You're right. When you talk about the universe, about you now a shot. We supposed to have a relationship with the Lord. We supposed to have that. Now the Lord.
Name.
Right.
He, like I was saying, he's a historian. Most priests,
But they have the truth.
right.
A precept that says priests always learning but never coming into the knowledge. Man. But
This is what it says. Verse 11 and 5, right? You want 7.
yeah.
It says, even so, it's also remnant according to the elect. He may,
Right.
and if I agree, then more work to get that. Right? Grace is no. So the work has to be done for the grace. You have to have faith. You have to do the work. Grace to you get it? Right? It says God's no more grace. Right? Then no more grace. Otherwise, more work.
Right.
So you're saying one the other one can't one pass. You have to receive the grace. If it comes through faith.
So that's it. Back to the verse because
That's the reward.
the works, the faith that was given, who give it, as it says in faith, right? Ephesians 6 it says faith is a gift. You should boast. You should of repentance. So even for you to do the works, who gave you the faith? How the mercy?
Christians,
Right. But you could boast for something. Knowledge also 1 Corinthians. You got true boasting.
talking about the people. Saved.
Right. That too.
Can't be saved unless it's a quickly and now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When it's something by that you what we did.
No. No. That was diet. That was I think Baruch. Yeah.
When you transfer your head like
Right.
you know what I mean? Real quick to be saved out of the circumstance. You saved from what? Because you still out here doing the same. You saved. Well, yeah. This is 11 and 7. This is the point. It says, what then, Israel, have not obtained that which is secret, but the have obtained it, rest were blind.
You know, he can't see what's going on. He got the zeal, but he's not in the truth. He's not in the knowledge of the truth, right? So only the Lord is gonna have mercy. The Lord have mercy. Receive, right? We can see. We know what's going on. We understand these problems. That's mercy. It's not going to be extended that way. It's going to be blind. They're not, as they receiving their judgment, they're not. I didn't miss a Jacob. Everything to them. Be a shock unto them. They're going to judgment. They don't know why they're being judged. Rather, they know why, but they don't fully understand it. They two together. I've been out on it. We'll bring out two together. Do not control. To close out, to edify. Let's finish, and that edify, right? Chapter 9, like earlier, is at 11. It says, the angel followed them, saying, without any man with the beast and his and receive his forehead or his hand, off of the right? When the beast is compliant to the NWO and to the beast, you comply and accept it and take this mark because you feel well, because you ain't ultimately going to, the one that's gonna comply, take the mark to have no faith. Right. That don't know. So they won't take it where they out. If I was called the left-hand side, they in this circumstance. Remember, famine, there's gonna be pestilence in the streets, like the anarchy. Shit gonna be out of control. So people become faith and they don't have a relationship with the Lord. They're gonna turn the left hand and get them. If you ain't eating, you ain't adding no water, a place of the constantly on the food. We get built in front of you, ravished in front of you, rape, type of traumatic things. It's that comfort, that safety. Come with that 15-minute city. This, right? The same of the wine of the wrath of is poured out without mixture into the cup of his. They shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. The smoke of their torment ascended up for, and they had no rest. The beast and whosoever. So if you get and they have the universal product, see number 6. If you get that yeah. That's how they're gonna be able to scare you. That's how they're gonna be able to products. That's how they're gonna be able to track you. They'll find drag to be able to pull out your information. Your banking information gonna be on the mark. Your information gonna be on the, so that's how they're gonna be able to identify you, right? UPC code, which is the 666. Now the numbers in of 666. Okay. Being is 49 and 11. You're gonna right? And the Senate, they're gonna burn up. They're gonna ICB and nuclear tools, man. Witness, that's what they're gonna get capitalism out. elect singing that new song. With the destruction of Babylon the Great, they got fire, man. Terminator 2, they got vaporized. Gonna get vaporized, melted down, destroyed. All right, gonna get destroyed by destruction. Everybody that destroyed, man. You're not making it. It will be delivered. All right. So no, the RFID microchip is the beast, right? Elon in the forehead, and you might have a right hand, right? But try to put this on your body, claim that it can produce, that it can heal you, that it can also try to hit you with convenience. Oh, on it, you could put your IDs, credit card, your business card, your medical, right? As a pass to get into certain areas, right? Tap and go with the on convenience, because all of these systems, the public train system, right? The institute is going to be work with the, they have work with them. They're gonna have their check to deliver you their services, man. Again, take the mark. What is the mark? The RFID microchip, and this is what they're gonna be pushing in your right, and ultimately inside your body. RFID microchip.
The point of it is to have to
Right over.
their product is by accepting it in the world, man. Their what you call that? Their mind, their doctrine. Truth. You're accepting it. You're denying to accept this worldly stuff that's going nowhere. It's almost over. You know what I'm saying? This right here is where you gotta, man. This is where you put more strength. And stay tuned to it. You ain't supposed to release yourself from this point. That's it. So hopefully it was an edifying lesson. The point.
Yep.
That's honest to the elder apostle, GMS, to the truth of society. Invitation to the whole elect. From Yasharala.
From Yasharala.
Abba Ball.
Ball.
Shalom.